Good morning. Welcome to another edition of Coffee with Tea. I'm your host, the amazing T Street. I want to do this topic today. Years ago, a man named Otto Beatty Jr. He came to talk to the young people of P2P, and they asked him a question, and he said, "I'm going to start my talk out with this question to you." He said, by some people's accounts, they would say that I am successful. But the question that he asked the young people is, what is the number one requirement or the secret sauce, the one thing that it takes to be successful? And he held up a $50 bill and he said, I'll give you $50 if you can tell me the secret sauce or the secret ingredient to success. And the young people started guessing. They said, dedication. He said, dedication is important, but it's not the secret sauce. And he just kept, young people were like, commitment, honesty, fortitude, integrity, endurance, persistence, perseverance. He said, all of those are great. But he said, the secret sauce in my success and in the success in anyone is one that a lot of people don't want to taste. The secret sauce to success is sacrifice. Everybody wants success, but not everybody wants sacrifice. So today's topic, sacrifice, comma, the secret sauce in success. We love the spotlight, but we don't always love the sweat. We want the outcome, but we resist the offering. But here's the reality. Success isn't seasoned with convenience. It's flavored with sacrifice. So let's talk about that secret sauce called sacrifice. First, sacrifice separates the serious from the just interested. This is how you know folks who are serious versus folks who are just interested. Good morning, Brashandra. Good morning, Alana. Sacrifice separates the serious from the interested. Everybody is interested, but few are committed. Interested people show up when it's easy. Committed people show up when it's inconvenient. Sacrifice is the line in the sand. It's waking up early when your bed is calling your name to pray. It's saying no to distractions so that you can say yes to destiny. It's choosing discipline over dopamine. Can I tell y'all? There are times when my mind, because y'all know me, is going like this, and I'm called to be disciplined in a season. Everybody wants the rush of dopamine, but can I tell you, there's something to be said about sitting still for the discipline and the sacrifice that is required for success. Anybody can start something, but sacrifice determines who stays. If it doesn't cost you something, it won't carry you anywhere. Yep, I looked you in your eye to say it. If it doesn't cost you something, it won't carry you anywhere. Number two, sacrifice is an investment. It's not a loss. We think that when we sacrifice, we're giving up something. Sacrifice is not punishment, it's preparation. When you sacrifice time, when you sacrifice comfort, or even certain relationships, it can feel like you're losing something. But what you're really doing is you're planting seeds. Every late night is a deposit in your success. Every hard decision is a down payment on your success. And every no is protecting your next yes for your success. You're not missing out, y'all. You're building up. Think about it like this. You don't lose what you sacrifice. You trade it for something greater. You're not giving up things. You're giving meaning to things. You're not giving up food when you fast. You are sacrificing that time and gaining instead intimacy with God. Because the time that you're praying while you're fasting, you are being intimate your maker. Good morning, Charity. Good morning, Toya. Think about that. So when we think about sacrifice, we have to really understand that sacrifice is an investment, not a loss. But anytime we teach about sacrifice, we talk about what we give up as a part of sacrifice. Number three, sacrifice builds the version of you that success requires. If you want to be successful, it's going to require some things of you. But if you don't build it through your sacrifice, you won't be able to maintain it and to sustain it when you become successful. That's why so many great leaders fall, because they don't sacrifice in it. Everybody wants everything fast. Here's the part that people don't talk about. Success isn't just about getting somewhere. It's about becoming someone that God can use, becoming someone who runs a business that has integrity. It's about becoming someone, and sacrifice is the tool. It's cutting off some stuff that shapes you, because the version of you that wants success is not always the version of you that can handle success. Sacrifice, what does it build? This is a week that many people are fasting because it's Holy Week. I would submit to you that all throughout the year, there ought to be periods of fasting and prayer and sacrifice, because it's building something. Sacrifice builds your resilience when things don't go your way. Sacrifice builds your discipline when nobody else is watching. I double dare you not to eat that cheeseburger when it's sitting in your face. I double dare you to sacrifice when your body is craving sugar and you drinking your coffee black, but you like it with 4 sugars. I double dare you, because what's happening in that process is the body is being shaped into something that is not driven by its flesh. Your sacrifice builds your character, and shortcuts are available. All of us can take the shortcuts, but can I tell you, they don't lead to success. They lead to short-term gratification. But that's not the same thing as success. You don't just arrive at success, you are refined into it. By the time you get there, you're your best version of yourself. Sacrifice doesn't just change your situation, it transforms your identity. So the next time you feel the weight of sacrifice, don't resent it, respect it. Because that early morning, that hard choice, that uncomfortable season, that's not a setback. That's the secret sauce, y'all. That's the secret sauce to success, whether it's success in your ministry or success in your job or success in your career or success in your parenting. Whatever it is, it requires sacrifice. I asked my mom, how did we have everything that we needed? And we were poor, and we didn't know that we were poor because we had everything that we needed. She said, because there were times when your father and I sacrificed so that you could have the things that you and your siblings needed to thrive. We sacrificed. We gave up something, and in return, we got 3 college-educated kids. But it required something on the front end of that. Don't skip the process of sacrifice, y'all, because that's where the success gets its flavor. Now, I would tell you to look at your neighbor if we was in church, but I will simply say, whatever you do, don't skip the secret sauce of success, which is sacrifice. Sacrifice separates the serious from the interested. Sacrifice is an investment and not a loss. And finally, sacrifice builds the version of you that your success is going to require. I don't know who needed this morning. Good morning, Lori. Good morning, Rashandra. Good morning, Rhonda. Good morning, all the people who came on. Y'all, thank you for coming on today. If you didn't catch yesterday's Coffee with Tea, I want to encourage you to go to my YouTube page, catch it, because it was one that I did not want to do. I woke up and I had an agenda for this week. I knew what I was talking about every single day of this week. And y'all know that this platform is not one that I intentionally mean for it to be Christian, but Christians are Christians no matter where they show up. And so yesterday, God gave me one that I didn't want to do, and it was titled, His Blood Had Your Name on It. So if you didn't get to see that, go back and watch it. Because when I tell you what God was dropping for me yesterday from that message, I went back to watch it this morning because it was a great reminder for me. And it ties for me with this notion of sacrifice. Good morning, Michelle. When Jesus shed his blood, it was a supreme sacrifice. And yet he did it because he knew it was going to produce disciples. Woo. Y'all took me out. So I want you to go back if you didn't catch yesterday's Coffee with Tea. It's on my YouTube channel. It's called His Blood Had Your Name on it. And it's not a vague, it had everybody's name on it. Yeah, but it had your name on it. It had Toya's name and Michelle's name, Rhonda's name, and Lori's name, and Rashandra's name. And it had all of our names on it. And when that blood came down, Charity, it had tea coming out of it. And if he hadn't gone for anybody else, he'd have still done it just for me. So anyway, that was the supreme sacrifice. So today's topic, sacrifice, the secret sauce in success. I'm the amazing Teach Tree, but y'all know there's absolutely positively nothing amazing that's not in each and every one of you. The same thing that's inside of me is available to you. Have an amazing, amazing day. And don't forget, if this is your week of fasting, I dog double dare you to press through. I dog double dare you to press through and sacrifice and watch what God does on the other end. Have an